Todd, thank you. Let's get to the news now. We are officially one day away from the state primary election, and leading Democratic U.S. Senate candidate Graham Plattner is trying to stabilize his campaign.
Phil Hirschkorn has more from the town hall he hosted in Portland last night.
We need universal health care in this country, Medicare for all.
Plattner's 83rd and final town hall of the primary campaign packed in Elks Lodge near the Portland Jetport. Plattner said that before he launched his U.S. Senate bid last August, he thought serving on his local planning board and as harbor master would be the extent of his political career.
I am very much just some random guy from Sullivan, Maine. If we can show that a regular person from the regular world who simply comes out with a message saying that we all have to work together to push back against all of the structures of power that have been exploiting and oppressing us for generations, if we show that that works, we get to show this country the way forward.
Plattner didn't directly address the stories in the Wall Street Journal and New York Times about his having sexted other women while married or mistreating former girlfriends.
They think this is a race about me, but it isn't. This is a race about us.
No one in tonight's audience of more than 400 people asked Plattner about any personal issues or the latest embarrassing stories that became public in the past week. Two women presented Plattner with a homemade card signed by dozens. It said, "We've got your back." Lori Hudson is a Plattner volunteer.
They're trying to just label him as somebody that's just such an awful person. I mean, it's really not what politics should ever be about. And it's yellow journalism too.
Lisa Turgo helped gather signatures to get Plattner on the primary ballot.
It's a very personal issue between him and his wife, and I really don't think that impacts anything that he's able to do. He's obviously an extremely intelligent young man with a lot of energy to start turning things around for the state, and I support him fully for that.
Constantine Dixon is sticking with Plattner, too.
People care about what committees he's going to be on, not the stories that are being written by know-nothing journalists at the New York Times who have nothing better to do than go digging in his past instead of talking about the future, the present and the future that he is talked about at this event.
When asked this week if the new negative story should cost Plattner votes, Senator Susan Collins said, "That's really up to the people of Maine." In Portland, Phil Hirschkorn for News Center, Maine.
All right, taking a look at some of the stops along the campaign trail for the Democrat candidates for governor. Shanna Bellows campaigned in Bath, Damariscotta, Saco, and York over the weekend. She pointed to her experience as Secretary of State. Bellows says Maine's next governor should have a proven record of public service and government experience.
If you want a governor who will stand up to Trump, protect democracy, and deliver an economic New Deal to make Maine affordable for every Mainer, choose the leader who's already doing that work.
She also talked about what she called standing up to the Trump administration, as she just mentioned, also supporting public schools and her opposition to data centers.
Dr. Nirav Shah also campaigning around the state. He made stops in South Paris and York yesterday. The video you're seeing here is from his event at the American Legion in York. He spoke about results as resistance and the mindset he's asking his supporters to have come tomorrow.
To me, optimism is the antidote for one of the most corrosive forces we are facing right now, and that is cynicism. I'm asking everyone to embrace my campaign and embrace it in that spirit of optimism.
Shah also emphasizing the importance of voter turnout, encouraging everybody to get out there and vote.
Now, if you are looking for more information, including who's running and voting deadlines, check out our election guide. It's available on the News Center Maine website and mobile app.